Antonov State Company, formerly the Antonov Aeronautical Scientific Technical Complex, and earlier the Antonov Design Bureau, is a Ukrainian aircraft manufacturing and services company. Antonov's particular expertise is in the fields of very large aeroplanes and aeroplanes using unprepared runways. Antonov has built a total of approximately 22,000 aircraft, and thousands of planes are currently operating in the former Soviet Union and the developing countries. Antonov StC is a state-owned commercial company. Its headquarters and main industrial ground are located in and adjacent to Kiev. History, Soviet era, foundation and relocation. The company was established in 1946 in Novosibirsk as a top-secret Soviet research and design bureau No. 153, headed by Oleg Antonov and specialized in turboprop military transport aircraft. The An-2 biplane is a major achievement of this period with hundreds of aircraft still operated as of 2013. In 1952, the bureau was relocated to Kiev, a city with rich aviation history where aircraft manufacturing infrastructure was being restored after the World War II destruction. First serial aircraft and expansion. In 1957, the Bureau successfully introduced the An-10/An-12 family of mid-range turboprop aeroplanes into mass production. The model have been seeing heavy combat and civil use around the globe to the present day, most notably in the Vietnam War, Soviet War in Afghanistan and the Chernobyl disaster relief MAGA operation. In 1959, the Bureau began construction of the separate flight testing and improvement base in suburban Hostomel. In 1965, the Antonov An-22 heavy military transport enters serial production, supplementing the An-12 in major military and humanitarian airlifts of the Soviet Union. The model became the first Soviet wide-body aircraft and remains the world's largest turboprop-powered aircraft to date. Antonov designed and presented a nuclear-powered version of the An-22 which, however, never entered flight testing phase. In 1966, after major expansion in the Svyatoshin neighborhood of the city, the company was renamed to another disguised name Kiev Mechanical Plant. Two independent aircraft production and repair facilities, under engineering supervision of the Antonov Bureau, also appeared in Kiev during this period. Prominence and Antonov's retirement. In the 1970s and early 1980s, the company established itself as USSR's main designer of military transport aircraft with dozens of new modifications in development and production. After Oleg Antonov's death in 1984, the company is officially renamed as the Research and Design Bureau named after OK Antonov while continuing the use of Kiev Mechanical Plant alias for some purposes. Late Soviet era, super-large projects and first commercialization. In the late 1980s, the Antonov Bureau achieved global prominence after introduction of its extra-large aeroplanes. The An-124 Rulan became Soviet Union's serial-produced strategic airlifter. The Bureau enlarged the Rulan design even more for the Soviet space shuttle program logistics, creating the An-225 Mriya in 1989. Mriya has since been the world's largest and heaviest aeroplane. End of the Cold War and perestroika allowed the Antonov's first step to commercialization and foreign expansion. In 1989, the Antonov Airlines subsidiary was created for its own aircraft maintenance and cargo projects. Independent Ukraine, Antonov Design Bureau remained a state-owned company after Ukraine achieved its independence in 1991 and is since regarded as a strategic national asset. On April 18, 2014, the company issued a statement protesting the removal of its president Dmytro Kuleba by the Ukrainian government. Decreased military orders, expansion to free market. Since independence, Antonov is busy with certifying and marketing of its models to free commercial aeroplanes markets. New models introduced to serial production and delivered to customers include the Antonov An-140, Antonov An-148 and Antonov An-158 regional airliners. Among several modernization projects, Antonov received orders for upgrading hundreds of its legendary An-2 utility planes still in operation in Azerbaijan, Cuba and Russia to the An-2-100 upgrade version. Production facilities consolidation. During the Soviet period, not all Antonov-designed aircraft were manufactured by the company itself. This was a result of Soviet industrial strategy that split military production between different regions of the USSR to minimize potential war loss risks. As a result, Antonov aeroplanes are often assembled by the specialist contract manufacturers. In 2009, the once independent Aviant aeroplane assembling plant in Kiev became part of the Antonov State Company, facilitating a full serial manufacturing cycle of the company. However, the old tradition of co-manufacturing with contractors is continued, both with Soviet-time partners and with new licensees like Iran's HESA. Products and activities. Fields of commercial activity of Antonov ASTC include aircraft design and manufacturing, cargo air transport, aircraft maintenance, testing, certification and upgrading, aerospace-related research and engineering, aerial launch. A joint Russian-Ukrainian project of mid-air spacecraft space launch from aboard a modified version of the An-225. Operation of the Gostomel Airport, trolleybus construction and manufacture. Aircraft. Antonov's aeroplanes range from the rugged An-2 biplane through the An-28 reconnaissance aircraft to the massive An-124 Rulan and An-225 Mriya strategic airlifters. Whilst less famous, the An-24, An-26, An-30 and An-32 family of twin-turboprop, high-winged, passenger troop transport aircraft are important for domestic short-haul air services, particularly in parts of the world once led by communist governments. The An-72/An-74 series of small jetliners is slowly replacing that fleet, and a larger An-70 freighter is under certification. The Antonov An-148 is a new regional airliner of twin-turbofan configuration. Over 150 aircraft have been ordered since 2007. A stretched version is in development, the An-158. Gliders. Major contractors and partners. Contract and licensee manufacturers, Kharkiv State Aviation Manufacturing Enterprise Kharkiv, Ukraine, Tashkent Aviation Production Association Tashkent, Uzbekistan, Iran Aircraft Manufacturing Industrial Company Shaheen Shah, Iran, Voronezh Aircraft Production Association Voronezh, Russia, see also. Antonov Airlines, List of military aircraft of the Soviet Union and the CIS. References. External links, Antonov ASTC, Antonov.